Hi. Hello there. Hi. Welcome to the video. The video is starting. Anyways, yeah, we're looking at. Hi, I'm Quinn. Let's figure that out. Oh, people are getting home. Everybody's going to get interrupted. What do we got going on here? Cole Chalmers is coming in. My name's Quinn. Most of you know who that is, Quinn. Here I am, really close. This is me really far, or as far as my arm will reach. That's as far as I get. Oh, look at that. My arm gets further. Magic. I have a cameraman today. His name is Mr. Dylan Sharp. He's giving me a hand filming.
All the way from Ontario. I came just to videotape this small event.
Yeah. Like, what's going on with you guys? Huh? What we're going to do is we're going to do a raffle of wonderful things. Lemonade.
Beautiful
our
proportions.
Drift car. Now I know where we are. I'm going to move into my announcer voice. So we're gonna just dive right into doing this. I can't use that thing. Anyways, so how does it work? Well, you spent $5 for your ticket, and you got a ticket for each $5 you spent. Many people bought more than one ticket. Some of you did buy one. We have a creeper at the window. It's Cole Chalmers. He's coming up. I can see him coming in over here. Anyways. To show you kind of an example of what your tickets were, there were 5 bones a ticket, and it got you your name on a ticket. And when we're done with the ticket, this is Eric Quinn. He actually he has the wrong last name first. So what he needs is, because I'm Quinn, what he needs to do is he needs to move his name to see. So anyways, Mr. Eric Quinn was nice enough to purchase one ticket, so he goes in the box.
And would you tell us about this box?
This box is a crate. It's a milk crate that here we go. That I wrapped in nice stuff. It's nice paper. I paid
Very
more
nice.
for the. I did not. Maybe I did, but there's a potential. This is from Dairy Queen. Good source. Just a tip for you viewers. Just a tip for you viewers. A good source of free milk crates is behind Dairy Queen. Free is questionable, but to you, depending on the time of day, it is. It is free. So, anyways, we're gonna dive in here. Basically what this is going to be is an uncut video. So there's no questions of did they screw around? Did they mess around? So these are all my wonderful people that have cared about me for the year and really wish me to do well. I am aware that some of you purchase tickets just sort of as you know what, I like what you're doing, so I hope you the best. And some of you purchase tickets to win a car, and to be honest, you all go in the bin, and one of you will win. I will be drawing the first ticket that I draw will be for the car, and we'll go from there. There will be 5 runner-ups. There is a supercharger for second place, a supercharger for third place, a set of wire wheels for fourth place, and a small 12-volt television for 5th place as well. If you don't like your prize, that's okay. I got a couple T-shirts as well for some people, so we can always switch it out. Yeah, let's dive in here. So we got. Let's start with Mr. David Nickel. He is David Nickel. He actually mispronounces his own name. It's David, not David. I'm sorry to your parents and to your heritage that they've all got it wrong at this point. So. Mr. David Nickel, not Nickel, Nickel. Thank you very much. We're in the bin there. We have Matthew McLeod. Now, my special note for Mr. Matthew McLeod is full height. Not only is he a tall fellow, but his car is fully jacked as well. One ticket from Mr. McLeod, and thank you to both McLeod boys. This is Jeff McLeod, his sibling, not quite as tall. I think he bought my BMW, or I think he owned my BMW at some point. Thank you very much, Jeff. So next we have Courtney Johnstone. Courtney, thank you very much. She is the Lady Jeff, as you can see. And we have Jeffrey Minion, thank you very much, Courtney, who is the Lady Courtney. Jeff's got 2 tickets. So thank you very much, Jeff. Both tickets into the bin. Kate Carlson was the first person to really volunteer to do cash. A bunch of other people did the EMT. She was the first one to come and say, yeah, I'll pay you cash, that's no worries. So thank you for your bravery. My specific note is that you are a better driver than me. I've creeped that Facebook. I'll be honest here, and I've seen that there's Chump Car. It looks like there's lemons in there. There's some of the Ridge down in Seattle. Pretty awesome stuff. Kate's got 4 tickets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and they're going
1, 2, 3, 4 in the bin.
In the bin. D-Tobes. Now we're gonna hide D-Tobes' note, but I hope this, if I do pick it, I hope that we do see that he's got a hot mom. So Dylan Toby.
You didn't say that though, right?
I didn't. No, I didn't say it. The note says it. I didn't say it.
Who wrote those? I didn't.
I don't know.
You didn't.
Nobody did. They naturally, when you put in your money, they just naturally fizzled into existence.
Is that like the value of the internet or something like that?
Oh no, it's just how things work. If you never understood how things work, when you order a product, it just physically exists suddenly. That's how it works. So
it's like shipping, but better.
Similar, yes. So we've got Dylan Toby for 2, and I might give the car to his hot mom. We'll see. Next up, we have Brian Warhurst. He is my Mazda man. He comes in. And I really like these. Look at how bald.
Look at that bread.
Like, seriously, Speed Hero bread. Like you icy, you party mode. Brian,
can you throw those at hose?
I could. But I mean,
you'd have to know
you're
hose.
holding the camera, so. So he's my Mazda man. Started out with an FD. He's now into a Miata.
Smart man.
Sort of. I would say so. I mean. Well, the FDs are kind of... I'll be honest, FDs are beautiful, beautiful driveway ornaments. They look good parked. And they're generally parked. They usually are. But they're...
Broken is their strong point.
It is. They're really good at it. So the Miatas are a good way to go. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 from Mr. Brian.
8.
Brian Warhurst, which is an awesome last name. All 8
pretty badass.
Dason Jabrun. He has never crashed his S14. I want to point that he crashed his S13 somehow, but he never crashed his S14, and I'm still impressed with that. I mean, he's the kind of guy that proves me wrong. So I might fail in my future because of you, Jason, because you proved some of my points.
He fucked up the space-time continuum or something like that.
There's
something's got to give.
Yeah, and it's going to be me into a pile of rocks on the side
and fire.
Well, the fire will come instantly. Yeah, I'll run really high boost. But anyway, it'll be messy. So we've got 4 from Mr. Jason.
1, 2, 3, 4.
They're going in there. Maru Roca. He's old core from DK. I think I've sold him some parts when I used to live in Ontario. We got 2 tickets for Maru. So
Ontario is a bad place.
It's kind of
rusty.
It's very rusty. Yeah. Keith Simister. A co-worker from Lordco. He actually works up island. The 2 tickets for Keith. He takes some really fancy photos. He's a quiet, shy fellow, but he takes some really nice photos.
Why don't you tell the viewers what Lordco is if they're not from
If
BC?
You're not from BC, you're wasting your time. No, Lordco is just a local auto parts chain. It's only
like Napa or...
Yeah, similar idea, yeah. Parts Zone if you're Ontario, which is, if you're aware and if you're not aware, it is Canadian Tire. They're owned by the same company, so either way you're buying your parts from Canadian Tire.
That's not good.
Yeah, just to be aware of that. But anyways, he works up in the Up Island.
How many tickets were there?
Oh, we got 2. We got 2.
Okay.
Yeah. Trevor Gate, also another Lordco employee. He's a fellow.
A noble Lordco employee.
Noble?
Yes.
Would you say noble?
Yes, sure. I don't even know him, but he's noble.
He's noble. I have him noted as the Hulk. He'll understand that reference.
Mm-hmm.
I would say he's the Hulk.
He's hulky?
He's a big, strong fella. I hope you enjoyed the cookies the other day. We got 2 tickets for Trevor, and I'm looking forward to everybody winning. Here's the problem. I have a really big problem with this. Is I kind of spent, I want to say 7 hours in total, in relation to designing these.
I lived it, some of it.
Well, yeah, designing them. Did you know Photoshop? It doesn't let you upload pictures of money. It actually
it knows.
It took me a lot of fiddling around to even design this darn thing in there and printing it.
But we're here.
We're here. Good. But I wanted to put in some more effort so that you can feel like you've got some sort of value for this, because I feel a whole bunch of.
You weren't a fan of names on a piece of paper.
Well, I feel guilty. A lot of these people have helped me, and it's really nice. Anyways, we'll continue. Andrew Heron, a coworker of mine. He's I would say an iced tea. We have an iced tea camaraderie. Him and I.
You both like iced tea?
Not just any iced tea. Not just any iced tea.
What kind of iced tea, Quinn?
Well, do you want to know?
I would love to know.
Arizona brand iced tea.
Is that the one in the tall can?
It's the one in the tall can.
Is it the one for
99
99 cents? Wow. What about those assholes that sell it for more than 90 cents? What about those guys?
Yeah, they put stickers over the 99 and we've got
who's
loud
that?
guys coming in.
Uh-oh, loud guys.
Interrupt.
Shh.
Yeah, look at me loud.
Oh, look.
It's
a surprise panda appears.
He's made of hearts and love.
How adorable.
Who else is here? Oh, it's the coolest of Chalmers.
So,
yeah.
It's a panda.
Oh, it's a panda. It was, wow.
Oh, I didn't know it was a panda. Oh, and now Warren's here somehow.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. How'd you get the panda's t-shirt?
That was like,
I don't even know
that was like Face Off, kind of.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Which one of you is Nick Cage?
Yeah. Both of them. Because they both share faces. They're both Nick Cage.
Wow.
Yeah, you see how it
That's
is.
a conundrum.
And the other one's a panda.
Okay, back to the raffle.
No, I want to interrupt this here.
Okay.
Fucking cat in my video. Why is there a cat in the video and you're eating yogurt in the background? This is great. Okay.
Attention has been given.
If Arizona Iced Tea is paying attention, please sponsor me already. I buy your drinks, I buy thousands of dollars worth of your drinks every 10 minutes. So please, what are you doing with your time? There'll be a reference to Arizona Iced Tea later in the video as well. Anyways, Andrew is a good friend of mine. He's a pretty rad little guy. And thank you very much. We've got 4 for 1,
Andrew. 2, 3, 4 in the bin.
All 4. There we go.
Throw that cheddar.
Cheddar. We got Mike Brake. I just want to say that I don't know much about Mike Brake, but I appreciate his support. My specific note is that he has a good rap name. Like when you're done, you just throw it down and you Mike Brake. We got 4 for Mike. Or we got 5 for Mike Brake.
Ballin'.
All 5. So it's 5 of 5.
Can you throw a Mike Brake into there?
Ice.
So
we're diving into a few names that are a little bit foreign to me, but that's okay. We got Chris Chick. I just want to point out that Cole knows Chris Chick.
What? Oh, he's not a panda anymore.
No, not anymore.
Yeah.
Tell us about Chris Chick, Cole.
Chris Chick, I'm almost positive he used to be from Kamloops.
He used to be. We don't consider him there anymore.
Alberta or Vancouver now.
Okay.
He's friends with my friend Joel Barker.
Oh, name dropping now. What the hell is this? Yeah.
Boom, on the World Wide Web.
Out, Chris Chick, this is my opportunity to tell you a really important message. Stop using Hotmail. It's dead. Move on.
As of January, no good.
Yeah. We got Chris Chick. Now we have Sean Nicholas Letang. We've got him for 5 tickets. He is a fellow BC 240. Let me correct that though. BC Rear Wheel Drive. That's a dangerous website, but thank you very much. We've got 5 for Mr.
The Art of Trolling.
Sean Letang. Acacia Spencer Hills. She is a local to this area.
Area is in British Columbia or this house?
I would say this house. I would say within like the couple feet of here.
Okay.
This is Mrs. Acacia. I would say this is the Mrs. But in relation to
notice how he still wears the pants though.
They both wear pants. No one does it. Do you see girls wear skirts anymore? Girls don't wear skirts anymore. Anyways,
an in charge joke.
Yeah, I don't get it.
In charge.
Yeah. Who's got the tusks? That's the joke. Anyways, so I just want to point out Spencer Hills, as the last name, is very Olympian-like. Many modern Olympians, their parents put both their names on there because they know their children to do well. Anyways, everybody wants to be proud of their kids.
Mm-hmm.
So Acacia's
be proud.
There for 1. We got Hank Hendricks. The only information I have about Hank is he's from Surrey. So I don't know if I need to put blocks onto the car before you get it, or if it's actually going to happen on its own, but we have 3 for Hank. Thank you very much, Hank. 1, 2, 3, into the bin. Eric Drader, he is my secret lover. Him and I did spend much of summer alone in a trailer in the forest. There wasn't any cuddling. Well, there might have been cuddling.
On those those cold nights?
There were. Well, it gets cold in a trailer, I'll be honest. We've got 2 for Eric Drader. Thank you very much, Eric. Dan Cormier. I actually got this fellow into drifting. We harassed him trying to hard park at a Rev Scene meet.
Rev Scene.
Seriously, with an S12. Okay.
He had stance coils.
He had well, sort of. Yeah, did stance even exist back then? I don't know
Hella
what
flush,
happened.
bro.
Hella fresh. But my special note is that he drove a Skyline without any doors on the street. Look out.
Like a Jeep?
Officer McMillan knows. So we got 2 for Dan. 2 for Dan. Double Dan. We've got Morgan McInnes up next. He is our local pit crew. He picked up 2 tickets, and Morgan has a nice big truck. And he's also quite the motor mechanic for so a couple of the Corolla guys. Specifically, we got 2 in...
Would you consider him the king of 4AGs?
Working on it.
Working on it?
He's a prince at this point.
He's a prince, I see.
Yeah.
A rich
he
prince?
helps out with Kevin Smith. Okay? And Kevin Smith is... Kevin and I have something in common. We both trucked Corollas.
Smart move.
It is. It's a good way to lose
Utility.
a bunch of weight. Yeah, and you can put stuff in the back. So Kevin's a pretty smart, rad little kid.
Is that like similar to a Ute?
Very good at Corollas.
He does very well.
He's very good at Corollas.
He's very good at Corollas. So we got a whole bunch of tickets from Kevin. Kevin's a big supporter of the raffle.
He wants to do good Corollas.
He wants to. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10
In the bin! The raffle's not holy shit, there's a panda. He changed again.
Yeah.
What the?
Hold on, the panda keeps getting nakeder. Slowly. You need to eat more bamboo.
Hey, is that the situation with the
Is that
panda?
bamboo flavored beer?
There's no bamboo here. He's adapting.
He's adapting. Next up, we have Mr. Daryl Downey. My specific thing on him is he's a luxury drifter. His S14 was pretty fancy. He got rid of that recently. He had a Cressida.
What was very luxurious about his S14?
He had one and he was in BC.
Yeah, and it wasn't crashed, and it was in fancy, nice looking shape.
With leather seats and powery things?
No, tint.
It had lots of tint, yeah,
Tint.
and some pretty baller wheels and some clear taillights, I think, as well.
Ooh.
But he
Japan.
had the thing is he had a Cressida, and that was pretty luxurious. And now he's moved on to a 5 Series. So ultra luxury.
I think you're gonna have to throw those like with some type of ice or cheddar or one of those things
These guys?
into the bin. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know how. You know what? I'm not like
Toss it at
smooth
it. Luxurious. Luxurious.
Yeah. So there we go.
Treat that
All
one.
those things in there. Nico Layson was a big supporter of the draw as well. He's got a dope name because it reminds me of my favorite track in Japan, Nico. Nico Circuit's amazing. So,
Very cool stuff.
We've got 5 for Nico. So thank you very much, Nico. You're in there.
Splash.
Brent Bockelkamp. Now, we were talking earlier about Arizona Iced Tea. A long time ago, I built a AEA6 with a rotary in it. But I covered the hood. I saved up all my Arizona cans.
Which didn't take very long because you drink it so
I
much.
drink so much. It's ridiculous.
Arizona cans, not alcohol.
We cut them all up and opened them all up, cleaned them because there were so many bees. They love it too, just as much as me. There were so many bees hovering around my hood, and we like riveted them all to the hood. It covered the entire hood. In Arizona cans. Mr. Brent Bockelkamp, who is our Ontario Corolla connection. He's the guy, if you're in Ontario, you want to hit up Corolla parts, he has got it, like, ridiculous.
You can make your Corolla dreams happen?
Like, literally.
Like if I wake up from my dream when I go back home, I'll have a Corolla? If I ask him?
You can knock on his door, and yeah, he'll probably have something for you.
Oh, interesting.
So we got 2 for Brent. He's looking forward to adding to his Corolla collection.
And a great story to tell if he does drive it across Canada.
Well, epic breeds epic, and we're doing some pretty epic stuff here. Warren's taking my scene bread.
The daily bread.
Like that was in the background of my stuff here. I did that on purpose. Anyways, so we got
People
Brent
these days.
Bockelkamp in on 2.
Would you go over our background here? What do we have? There's some apples there.
Oh, we got apples. We've got some wine. A healthy water bottle.
Sit healthy together.
We do have some many cats, just in case you're feeling that you're 70 years old and you can't afford anything anymore. So, and I'll be honest, I eat. That's what I eat. So,
stay healthy, right?
Now, in relation to our cameraman, we have Dylan Sharp. He's our cross-provincial trotter.
I trot from time
trots.
to time.
He even clots and clops like a horse.
In canters.
Canters. We're looking.
There's
at
a small Warren reference there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Thank you very much for your support, Dylan.
Not a problem,
You're
kind
in.
sir.
You're in.
I'm in the big pink box.
He's in the big pink box. Pink box.
Ooh.
Pink box. Put your hand in. It's loose in there. I'll just just stop doing that. That's awful. That's awful. That's just
That's degrading.
well, it's degrading to milk crates. Don't degrade my milk crates. Jimmy Morton's in. Jimmy's all the way. I think he's the furthest in Canada to purchase a ticket. He's all the way on the other coast. He's on the potato side of the country. He's from here, but he does have a big driveway. That's where he's looking for this Corolla to go. And he's from Dorakazi. He's got a nice MR2, which he gave to his dad.
What a kind fellow.
Yeah, when he left for school. So his dad gets to cruise in style. We've got 6 tickets for Jimmy Morton here.
So. You should tell the rest of the viewers here who aren't familiar with Toyotas or cool cars what Dorakazi is.
Oh, Dorakazi, if you're in Canada or really close to Canada or sick and tired of your local crappy Toyota scene, just hit up Dorakazi. There's a bunch of grumpy old guys mixed with a bunch of lightheaded new kids, and they're always having a good time. Having a good time.
On a website named after drifting that doesn't like drifting. Go on there.
Dorakazi. It's called Drift Crazy. Anyways.
And now how do you spell that? Seeing D-O-R-I-K-A-Z-E. Z for Canada. So here we go. America.
We got 6 for Mr. Jimathan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
In the Bing.
Next up is our Style King, Mr. Matthew Doe. He is the most stylish man I have ever met.
There was Wowos.
He styles hair.
He does.
Does he own a Miata?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
Tried to sell him when he didn't want it.
Yeah, he didn't want a Miata.
What kind of hairdresser is he?
He's so stylish that as a hairdresser, he doesn't have a Miata.
It's just given.
Yeah, that's played, right? So
yeah.
He's got his Corolla. The Corolla was a unicorn with it on it, and somehow that made it to a cake. And yeah, it was dope. His cake was pretty impressive. So to whatever girlfriend or mother that loves him that much, that's pretty dope as well. We've got 5 for Mr. Matthew Doe. He's looking to add to his Corolla love. David Labossiere. David Labossiere. We've got 4 in.
You're very good with pronunciation of all of these names.
David Labossiere. There you go. He's a pretty awesome dude. I like Dave a lot. And I really want to point out that his note was, I picked this one very specifically, Junk Rider, because there's his drift cars are very unique and specific.
The worst 240 ever.
I like his 240.
Have you driven it?
Not yet.
There you go.
Okay, but Dave, thank you.
You ride it, you don't drive it.
Yeah, I do want to point out that a lot of these thank yous, they're not all for the contest. There are certain people that I
from
thank,
times through your life when you have met them and done things with them, or for them, or from them.
Yeah, I thank for more than just tickets. So thank you very much, David. We got you in for 4. Jim Nocella. Jim Nocella is an unknown. He is a fellow that found
question mark.
I have him down. I have him down as a friendly stranger, and he just sort of found me online. And he's like, you know what? I like what you're doing. It's awesome. So, Jim, you're in for 2. Thank you very much. Speaking of some unknowns, Brandon Bertie actually purchased a ticket for himself and for his girlfriend. So there might be
that's a nice.
There's a little bit of love there. Thank you very much, Brandon Birdie. We got you in for 1-2.
Do you want to take a moment to give a shout out to your raffle license?
Yeah. Holla to my raffle license.
Look, it works. He doesn't have a license.
There's no parking here. You can't park here. Yeah. So we're looking at Matthew Culloway. He actually came down. He came out to a couple drift events. I gave him. He's one of my pupils. There's a couple of my pupils in here. And he came out to one of the drift events. He had a little overheating problems. He's working on his KA, doing some swaps and stuff. He actually backpacked down to come buy tickets with his girlfriend. So thank you very much.
All the way to Lordco.
Yeah, all the way to Lordco. Came to see me at work. We've got 4 for you. 4 of the tickets for you. So we're in. We got lots of people. Sean's come to interrupt our video. This is the draw video. You got to stay away from these tickets. We don't want to. Well, we've got Warren doing another video on top of
Sharp.
Yeah,
he's in Victoria somehow.
Yeah, here we are.
From the mysterious channels of the internet.
The weird backwards channels of the internet. Mm-hmm. So
no DeLoreans involved though.
No DeLoreans. We're going to move on here. We have Sheldon Rosen. Sheldon is our local 240 parts stash, and in Horde. He's a pretty smart fella, and although for a young guy, he's got a lot of wrenching time. So and he drives pretty well too. We got 3.
He helped me fix my Sylvia. Thanks, Sheldon.
Yeah. Dope. We got 3 in for Sheldon.
Boom.
Serge Druin. I just want to point out he does have a Facebook page for his cat. It's Loki Druin, Loki. You can like him. Lots of updates there on there constantly.
You can be friends with him.
You can be friends with him.
He's not cool enough for a page just quite yet.
Well, we'll work on that because
after this video, he'll become an internet sensation.
Serge is I want to point out Serge is a secretly massive supporter of Speed Hero in more ways than one. And thank you very much, Serge. We got you in for 2 here.
Could you mention that website again, Quinn?
Oh, Speed Hero. Are you familiar with Speed Hero? Oh, I didn't know. They were okay. Danny Cox. Danny Cox is a young fella.
C-O-X.
Yeah, C-O-X. Yeah, don't get confused here. Don't get aroused. That's not what. I mean, there's videos on the internet, but that's not what this one is about.
SR20 and 50 wheels.
Yeah. He's mixing out pretty OG 92.
That's some bigger wheels. Here.
No, 15s are dope. I like 15s. Yeah. I got a holler from the peanut gallery. Yeah,
15-inch Panda.
None of this negative Nancy's over here, Nancy. So Danny Cox, I got him down as Icy Fresh because he's usually pretty well cut and nice and trimmed. I like him.
What kind of Icy Fresh flavor are you going to put into the pink box? With those tickets?
2 of them. These would be 2 lickable cones just going in there. They're like hot. They're burning it up.
Is that a hot pink box?
That's a hot pink box. Yeah,
quite hot indeed.
Yeah,
full of money.
Stop degrading milk crates. Just stop it. We got Kevin Coles. He actually drifts a Sonoma. He's on the mainland. He's up in the Penticton areas.
So you could say he drifts an S15, kind of.
I would say that he's one of the first guys to have an S15. And yeah, we got 4 for Kevin. Thank you very much, Kevin. 2, 3, 4. Andrew Casey. Andrew Casey is sort of, I called him the super duper charged because he's got the boost in the forcing and the forcing of the boost.
He's Sean in the future from the past, otherwise.
Yeah, he's got a lot of Sean's parts in there, but that car's pretty quick. I'm pretty impressed with that.
You do good too.
Yeah,
I like Corolla people that do well.
And thank you for all that have been starting to watch this from the beginning, as we are now hitting the 27-minute mark.
Yeah, we're getting in there. So we've got 4 tickets for Andrew Casey.
Wait, did you just see a hairdresser come in the room?
I did.
Was that what that was?
Oh, yeah. We'll get to. There's lots of hairdresser. Like I need a haircut. I agree. We got 4 for Andrew Casey here.
You're safe. There's 2 Miatas parked out front.
Sean March, another one of the pupils. Sean March, him and his father, I really like them. They come out. They both come out, and they both drive his car, and they do it together. And
he's doing the father-son thing that everybody's father should do with them.
Like literally, everybody's father and mother. I mean, we're looking at Kate Carlson. Her dad helps her out as well. There's a couple people that come out, and I'm pretty impressed with that. I like that. That's pretty awesome.
Don't be a deadbeat.
Yeah, well, that's odd. So we've got 5 for Sean. Thank you very much, Sean. We're in there for you. 2, 3, 4, 5. Next up is the internet himself. It's really difficult. Like we were talking about earlier in relation to things sort of materializing when you type
log on to the World Wide Web.
Yeah, and it's really the cause of Cole. He's a magician. It's weird. He spends most of his
so much so he's been in this room for so long, and now he's disappeared when his name came up.
Into the lines. If you've ever watched like The Matrix or Hackers or anything like that, and seen any of the graphics, that's real. That's real. Yeah, I don't even notice that panda. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for Cole Chalmers. 8. No, get the camera back to where it was. It was this crazy turn stuff.
Crazy stuff.
So Cole's in. Thank you very much, Cole. Derek Silvero. He is one of the few people that rival my wagon love. He has way more wagons than I do, and I kind of
love, which is great.
What I want to do is cut his skin off and live in his body, and then I'll just have all his wagons. No one will notice. Face off. Back to Face Off again. You got to go home and download that. Seriously. I know you're watching this on your phone right now.
Take your face off.
Yeah. So we got Derek Silvero in there for 2. Thank you very much, Derek. Nick LeBeau, he's our lumberjack skier. I would say he's our in-house lumberjack skier. He actually skis with chainsaws in his hand, and it's kind of weird. If you remember Casey from Mighty Ducks, that would be the closest thing I could think of.
How's the bar now?
Husqvarna? Yeah, let me drop some old school motorcycle and chainsaw names. Yeah. Now, when are you going to
Didn't they also make snowmobiles?
Probably. When are you going to get a bull taco? Man up. So we've got, I believe we have 10 from Nick LeBeau. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thank you very much, Nick. Stop hitting curbs and stop dropping wheels off cars. I know that was your brother, but somewhat lightly involved. Yover, we have Yover, and I don't know how to pronounce your last name. It's very Filipino, but Yover is OG drifting in Canada. If you want to talk to anybody who's been around since the actual legit beginnings of drifting in Canada, Yover's the guy to talk to. He was the starter of Drift Star and one of the first guys actually teaching drifting in Canada as well as organizing drift events. So
a very cool guy.
Oddly enough, to continue his series of firsts, he was also the first person to buy tickets. Thank you very much, Yover. We've got you in for 5 of them. Eric Klein, another Corolla DKer. I haven't hung out with much with Eric Klein, but I hear good things.
He's a good guy.
I get a.
There's a dope from the
He's
Panda.
got a hella dope from the Panda. So
Dude, that guy went above and beyond for me.
okay,
I'll give him 2 A+ for show.
that's
Any thumbs up?
Oh, with a
And
knife.
a knife.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I don't know what that means. There's double entendre there. So Eric's in for 2. Another supporter. Thank you. Josh Milo. I don't know anything about you, but I appreciate you.
Similar to Jason Derulo.
I don't know who Derulo is.
It's okay.
But Milo is in here.
Bad
we
songs.
got Jason in for 4. He's a supporter. Thank you very much.
4 in the bin.
Nick Thompson. Now, Nick Thompson, he works as a local mechanic. He's a pretty rad guy. He used to actually come out. Not many people noticed that he did, but he was out at most of the drift events, actually working as a corner flagger. He's got some dreams of coming out and sliding as well, and I hope so that he.
And being helpful in the local drift community is always a good thing.
Pretty dope, yeah. I mean, there's a couple of you guys that come out and wreck your cars and be shitty and get banned. Well, these guys like this are doing it right. They come out, they volunteered at first, and they have some fun, learning the ins and outs of the social scene first, so that they're not stepping on any toes. I wish Nick well, and he was pretty cocky that he's going to win. So we'll throw that in there. Thank you.
With a single ticket.
Yeah. He already knows. He doesn't want to win. Efficient purchaser, that's for sure. We got Cameron Tandy. He's a customer of mine that comes into Lordco. He's a pretty nice guy. He's got a really rat beat S12. There's two S12 owners in here. I don't know what's going on here. But he also, oddly enough, is a Comanche lover. He's got a bunch of Jeep Comanches.
And what is a Jeep Comanche for the people that aren't lucky enough to know?
It's like a Jeep Cherokee, but with a truck bed. It's very odd. They're pretty dope. So thank you very much, Cameron.
And how many of those were there?
That was 1 ticket for Cameron.
Single ticket.
Single ticket.
Mr. Comanche.
Mr. Rittenhouse, if we're getting into OG drifters, Ben Rittenhouse from Victoria, he's one of the original drifters on the island here. There's a bunch of great old videos of him, and he was a facilitator. I want to point that out as well. He was actually one of the guys that really helped everybody else get their cars together, find Corolla parts, and really get everything sorted out. So I'm pretty happy with Ben here. We got 4 tickets for Ben. Thank you very much, Ben. And come up to a favorite of mine, we got Corey Bergerud. He is the Duke of Souk. If you're not aware of the Duke of Souk, you should be Googling that. He actually has his own award with our drift with Capital Drift. So he's a pretty famous fellow.
And what is Capital Drift? For
Capital Drift is the place where you go to learn how to drift and have fun in Victoria. It's a drifting series and with practices as well. That's really open to a lot of amateurs and new people, and it's a good place to learn to have fun. And it's the best and the most affordable track time in all of Victoria. Actually, all of the island, including Vancouver. All of BC. Yeah, you got to go to Alberta even to try to even come close.
There's nothing in Alberta. Ray City's closed.
Sorry, go down south then. So we got Corey in here for 5. Thank you very much, Corey. Court Sorter is a fellow who has a very rare sticker, a very, very rare Speed Hero sticker. It's about this big.
How big?
That large. Yeah, it's about that big, and it's on the back of his seat. And he's the only one that has one, so I don't know if he's aware of it. But he is that. Don't get rid of that sticker. It's pretty important. Obviously, a supporter as well if you bought one of those stickers. So thank you very much, Court. We've got you in for 3 tickets here. Mike Wells is a DK. a DK loving supporter, or Mike Ells, I should say. He's from DK. We got him in for 1, 2. Oh, hold up here. Let's count this out here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Mike's pretty motivated to win this wagon.
He likes wagons.
Mike. Our in-house hairstylist, Mr. Joel Pino, came in. He hasn't been watching this figure. He's got his McDonald's. Alright, so we were trying to make this video in one go, but my phone doesn't like making videos that are over 410 megabytes long and 29 minutes of length. So we're starting a new file here. My apologies. This is the best I can do for you. Where we ended up off last time was Joel Pino, our I'm going to say it's going to be in the video twice now. Our local hairdresser. He drives. He can't deny it. Like, he can't be denied because he has 2 Miatas now.
Is that why he bought 2 tickets?
He had 1 for each time he wants to cut my hair. You got to wait for the second time. Like, seriously, it's going to take a while for it to grow. So we got you in for 2. Thank you, Joel, supporter. We have Clayton Byer. We have a Clayton Byer. He's a mysterious mainlander. I know he's from BC rear-wheel drive. We got him in for 2. Thank you very much, Clayton. Dorian Redden. He has a Celica. He's got a bunch of 240s as well. He's our naked bungee jumper. There's a bunch of photos with his junk hanging out as he's jumping. So
falling out.
It's fallout. Yes. So we've got 2 tickets for Dorian. Thank you very much, Dorian. On to our biggest supporters. I saved these guys for last. Paul is like, it says the man on here for a reason. Paul is probably the coolest guy ever in the history of cool guys. He's got the best Corolla I've ever seen. Like, there's just no way around it. It's impossible. Yeah. So thank you. We need one of those snappy things for snapping at it. Snap at you. So yeah, Paul's the man. It's listed here. He's a massive supporter of Speed Hero. He has purchased a bunch of hats, t-shirts, stickers, and I didn't even know because I put him up on this random crazy website as sort of like, you know, if you're interested, you can. And I put him up for 0 profit, so the website didn't tell me when people bought them. So Paul just showed up. He drove all the way out from Alberta one day to come drift with us, and he had Speed Hero decals all over everything, and it was fucking amazing. He is also our 3rd highest supporter, so that's pretty awesome.
How many tickets did he purchase?
The man for his Corolla. His Corolla is one of the most badass Corollas, not just like in Canada or in the U.S. like actually ever made. Like it's pretty darn good from a fellow Corolla guy. It's pretty high accolades. So we've got I got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Give him a good
5,
flip going in there.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 for Paul.
Good shake.
Good shake there. So in relation to the last 2 guys we got, our 2 biggest supporters are Sean Nesbitt and Logan Knoll. Yeah, Logan's in on this. Logan's pretty motivated. He wants a rotary wagon. Sean, I would say, is our executive Corolla representative for the island. Not only does he have really dope Corollas, but he represents us really well and is.
Does he have any business cards?
You can ask him in person. His name is Sean Nesbitt. He does have business cards. He is a talented fellow in the 3Ds, but as well as in the Corollas specifically. And yeah, he's kind of our Vancouver interpreter.
It somehow got more white in this video. Neat.
Yeah, what's that?
It got more white in this video.
It got more white in this video?
Yes.
It's probably the way the sensor works. We'll get into that another day.
Just drop some soap.
Just drop some light. So Sean Nesbitt, thank you very, very much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Sean's pretty motivated. Sean wants to add to his Corolla collection. I love the Corolla. We also have Logan Knoll. He also bought 20 tickets. If you're not familiar with him, he is part of the Durple Purple Drift Union. And he, again, I like Noel because he does things a little bit different. He drives the Subaru. Not many people drift Subarus, and he's pretty dedicated to that car. So that's impressive. Thank you very much, Logan. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we have everybody in here. We have everybody in here. We're actually going to.
Everyone is in the big
Everybody's
pink
in
box.
the bin. So we're going to get into the bin here.
You gotta stir it up with your hand. Some stirring.
We're going to stir this thing
Can you
up.
jive it? Can you do some jiving in there?
Some jiving?
Jive it. I don't even know what that even would be.
Dude,
Yeah.
put them in the dryer.
Put them in the dryer? We could have. Yeah, that would have been pretty good.
The only thing
So we're going to mix these up.
Full mixing?
Full mixing.
Give it some like cheddaring in there.
Yeah. Just to let you know, the first one I draw will be for the wagon. We're going to start with the wagon first here.
Wagon winner is the
Wagon
first
winner.
ticket drawn.
So this is mixed.
Notice his eyes of concentration, not looking in the bin and looking at the camera.
I'm nervous. I want everybody to win. All these people are really nice people. There's other people as well that I wish were in the contest too. We have a panda again. So I thank everybody for their support. And here we are. I've been seriously, I haven't got sleep the last couple of nights because I'm pretty nervous about this whole thing. So the wagon winner, we're going to do it. We're diving in here. Here's the hand. The wagon winner, the actual winner. We have a drum roll. This is so fucking nerve-wracking. It's not even funny. So here we go. I have my hand on the winning ticket. It's actually Logan Noel. That's crazy.
Way to go!
Holy balls.
Shotgun driver at Kelowna.
So we're going to pick out some runners up here. We're going to dive in. Obviously, Logan can't win again here, so I still have superchargers up for grabs here.
Superchargers, wire wheels, small television for in-car hilariousness.
So supercharger, we got going to Nick LeBeau here. Nick LeBeau's got a supercharger.
Thank you, Nick.
Yeah. Supercharger M2. This is the higher kilometer supercharger.
Not by much, though.
We have going to Corey Bergerud. Corey Bergerud.
Supercharging.
In relation to, so we're up to the wire wheels now. I got some terrible wire wheels that you're now cursed with.
Terribly flossy.
We are going to, Logan Noel can't win again. It helps to buy a lot of tickets apparently. So if you get into that, yeah. So we have going to Sean Nesbitt. Look at that. Look at how that works.
Wow.
Sean Nesbitt.
There you are, kind sir. You have some really shitty
I'm
wheels.
so excited.
Yes.
Look at that face of excitement.
Yeah. And our final thing, we have a 12-volt television.
Stir it up.
12-volt television to fit into your automobile. Let's dive in here. He's Cole's excited. He wants that TV.
I want the TV so bad. Cole Chalmers.
Chris Chick's got the TV.
Woo!
Same initials.
Thank you very much, everybody. Yeah, that's awesome. So thank everybody for that's crazy. So that's a raffle. That's how it works. That's
how it works with the
so I hope to see some big videos from you guys. Including, but you can paint you can paint an epitaph of me on the vehicle, and you can do what you want with it. So congratulations, that's pretty crazy. Thank you for all who entered. I will have some T-shirts as well. If there are some of the prizes that you're not interested in, let me know. We'll work it out. But yeah. There we are. That's it. That's how it works. Fuck it, YOLO 2013 Speed Hero versus Australia. Better than Brock. I'm gonna go beat him. So all you guys have helped out. And thank you very much. Yeah, let's look this out. Thank you very much. Bye.